Well, now that we've had a good night's sleep, I woke up, the show was still on, and the Carpenters are still banging, and I got a chance to see Jay Lethal. Well, now, this is quite a handsome surprise here. We actually had a chance to see Jay Lethal, but is he wrestling? No. He's barely talking. Sanjay Dutt now gets to do all the talking. And they're all dressed up. Jay looks good. The giant pinhead looks like the giant pinhead. And Sanjay looks like he raided Johnny Polo's closet, I think. I don't know. But Sanjay needs to concentrate on the office work. I like Sanjay. He was a good wrestler. And he's had a lot of, as we talked about last week on the show, since he's been promoted, he's got a lot of experience working for Impact, Global Force, whatever in the office. And I got no problem with that. But it's coming off like he's trying to be, as you said last week, the term may be an underneath manager. And Zippy needs training. Jay Lethal needs a push. I mean, they've about dropped this ball completely. They had the opportunity, like they've had with so many other guys they brought in that have talent. Just start using him the right way from the beginning. Don't bring him in. Don't bring any of these guys in and beat them 3 or 4 times on television and then stick them in an angle. He's had 1 win on television, I think, in the last, 2 months or more, and that was against the fucking mascot. And now they're cutting a promo. They want 1 more match with Wardlow. Oh, my God. Of course, as soon as those words come out of Jay's mouth, instant music. Here comes Wardlow. And Wardlow agrees to it, that Lethal will get another shot at him, but right now I'm going to kick all 3 of your asses. And as he's headed that way to do that, FTR's music plays. And they, of course, get a big ovation, as Jim Ross calls them, the hottest tag team in the business. And I'm sure that the Cucamonga kids somewhere in the bowels of the building were sticking their pins in a Jim Ross voodoo doll.
What do you think Excalibur was doing?
Well, he was sitting there shitting himself. I guarantee you, every time that Jim Ross tells the truth that the FTR is the best team in the business and the best team in the company, you could shove a lump of coal up Excalibur's ass and come out with a 10-carat diamond. He's like, are they going to blame me for that? So none of this makes sense, but at least we get to see FTR. So FTR and Wardlow step into the ring, and the heels step out of the ring on the other side. And Sanjay goes down on his hands and knees and looks under the ring, flips up the apron skirt, looks under the ring, can't find what he's looking for, stands up and tells his guys that, and goes to the other side of the ring where he's trying to look for whatever the fuck they were supposed to bring out from under the ring. And then Lethal rolls in and just takes the big rig from FTR, and he rolls out and the heels limp off. So what was supposed to be under the ring? They've got a goddamn 7-foot-plus tall giant that didn't touch anybody or make a move to help in any way. And Jay Lethal is the one who gets the shit kicked out of him again. Come in. So I'm just wondering, what the fuck is going on here? Your thoughts?
If I had to guess, I would think that they're hammering.
I'm talking about on the television program.
I don't know. It's either they're setting them up for a 6-man match, which, based on the way Tony Khan's been booking, will probably be Friday night on a Rampage or something. Or he just wanted to use an underneath heel group to get these guys out there to get a pop. The problem is, you know, on the face of it, you would think, I think some people who don't know better would think, Jim Cornette can't complain about this. His favorite guys are out there. FTR, Wardlow, Jay Lethal. Like you said, Jay Lethal's been used a certain way since he got there. It's hard to take him seriously, even if you want to overlook that. Sanjay could talk, but it's not treat me seriously.
Yeah.
It's just, he could talk. I can't say that he can't, but comes across kind of hokey. The Giant's just there. He hasn't really done anything. And if Jay Lethal could talk, he doesn't need someone else doing the talking. Wardlow's been completely wasted. If they can have him with FTR, at least, I don't even know at least they're continuing. They never had a fight with the Pinnacle, those people in it.
But what do any of these people have to do with each other? And before it gets started, we should know that. And with poor Wardlow again, now it's just like, where are we going to put Wardlow this week? They were screaming and throwing babies in the air for him last month, and now he's just floating around with underneath guys and no direction, no purpose. Tony Schiavone was in the back with the Jericho appreciators. Are you just loving how Anna Jay now has gone out of her mind and just leaves the interviews to grab and choke out different members of the production crew? Like that's a thing that would happen, or it would happen more than once before somebody put a stop to it, or it's in any way presented as convincing. None of those things are the case. And she's screaming while she, it's like Mr. Backlund 30 years ago when he'd go out of his mind, but at least he really was somebody who could choke your ass out.
Can you imagine if next week she went up to the cameraman like, I'm going to choke you in. And he's just like, I've seen this twice now. He just punches her right in the face.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, how about that? Take that home with you too. Boom, while you're at it. You ain't going to choke me.